As far as the most popular Guardians of the Galaxy or Avengers movies are concerned, Groot has never been a major character. Thankfully, I Am Groot has given the wooden alien a chance to shine solo. But it doesn't stop there, as there are many more great Groot movies and TV shows. Keep watching this video to check out Groot's top 10. What you need to know about Groot. Comic book giant Marvel created the character Groot. Stan Lee, Larry Lieber, and Jack Kirby co-created the character, and he made his debut in Tales to Astonish issue 13 in November 1960. The original Groot was an alien tree-like creature with aggressive intentions. It sought to capture humans for use in scientific experiments, but later morphed into the lovable character we now know. Every time the character says, "I am Groot," it has very different meanings, and only Thor and Rocket Raccoon can communicate with him in the MCU. In 2006, Groot was revived in the crossover comic book narrative Annihilation Conquest, this time as a hero and noble entity. And after featuring in his spin-off series Guardians of the Galaxy, Groot eventually joined the titular crew. A wide range of Marvel-related products, from animated TV series to toys and trading cards, have included Groot. And in the Marvel Cinematic Universe film Guardians of the Galaxy, Vin Diesel voices Groot. In the film's ending, Vin Diesel reappears as Groot's son, also named Groot, famously known as Baby Groot. The Disney Plus series I Am Groot features the return of Baby Groot, while Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout features the voice acting talents of Fred Tatasciore as Groot. Diesel will reprise his role as the voice of Baby Groot in both Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and the upcoming holiday special to be released in 2023. Vin Diesel also provided a cameo performance as Groot's voice actor in the 2018 Disney animated feature Ralph Breaks the Internet. Now that you know more about everyone's favorite wooden character since Pinocchio, let's look at 10 of the best movies and TV shows featuring Groot. Number 10. I Am Groot. The series, which takes place between Guardians of the Galaxy and the mid-credits scene of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, tells the story of a young Groot as he embarks on numerous adventures across the galaxy, along with one of the most hilarious Marvel Cinematic Universe characters, Rocket Raccoon. It was refreshing to see the show's creators attempt to make Groot a more central figure than he has traditionally been treated throughout the series' run. The relationship between the titular character and Rocket Raccoon is also handled considerably better in I Am Groot. And while audiences are usually only given a small taste of the two, here they are given a lot more to chew on than they ever had before. However, the show's low ratings reflect the reality that it offers nothing fresh to fans about the character. When not with the other Guardians, Groot is never put in a truly dangerous situation. Unfortunately, the series' lack of ambition in the screenplay keeps it from becoming a standout among the Marvel Cinematic Universe's offerings. Number 9. Avengers Assemble. The audience gets a bird's-eye perspective of the Avengers' efforts to combat various threats worldwide, as seen through the eyes of the Falcon. After one of the biggest of the Marvel villains, Galactus, travels to the planet of the Dabari, Groot and the other Guardians are called in to aid the Avengers. Followers of the MCU who have taken pleasure in seeing Groot finally realize his potential as a team member may find similar satisfaction in this. The main characters don't do anything particularly remarkable on their own, yet they nonetheless end up being crucial to the overall success of fighting Galactus. And truth be told, the show's premise, in which the Guardians and the Avengers battle over the Infinity Gems, is not very compelling. Number 8. Ralph Breaks the Internet. When Ralph and his friend Vanellope are drawn into the unknown world of the internet through a Wi-Fi network, they face several obstacles. Here, Groot makes a brief but memorable appearance in the film. Incorporating Groot and other media crossover figures was certainly for the fans' sake, and other popular characters included Sonic the Hedgehog and C-3PO from Star Wars. The film's success can be attributed to its features and a wide variety of fan favorites, which attracts a wider audience. Groot may only appear briefly, but his cameo is understandable, given the sheer volume of material presented. Number 7. Ultimate Spider-Man. After 1 year as Spider-Man, Nick Fury sends Peter Parker to the Avengers Academy to train alongside Nova, Iron Fist, White Tiger, and Power Man to become one of the greatest superheroes of all time. Ultimate Spider-Man suffers from the same Peter Parker problem as depicted in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as he rarely acts without guidance from an older hero. However, the positives much exceed the negatives, and given how often he has been depicted in comedy, Groot is a natural fit for a sitcom that focuses on quick gags. His loyal fans will also be pleased to learn that he finally gets gets to shine as an individual by single-handedly defeating Korvac, who had led an invading Chitauri army. Number 6. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. The team gets to go on another galactic adventure while saving the cosmos from numerous perils. And as always, Groot is there to help the Guardians out. Although the Guardians weren't exactly a Marvel fan favorite before James Gunn heralded the film tries to stay true to Gunn's visual and dramatic aesthetic in the live-action film. As a result, everything goes smoothly, and everyone, even Groot, maintains their sense of humor while completing their daunting tasks. The good news for fans is that the Guardians story takes place throughout the MCU timeline, so there are possibilities for many more original and interesting plot developments. Number 5. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. In this film, the Guardians of the Galaxy encounter Ego, a man who claims to be Star-Lord's father, only to discover some unsavory details about him. Here, Groot matures from a young child to a young adult during events. The movie serves as a watershed moment in Groot's evolution from a helpless victim into a formidable antagonist, earning him the admiration and acclaim of moviegoers. He makes a strong impression by brutally beating the Ravager, who had bullied him, and laying a bomb on Ego's brain. The old Groot would have just sat and watched. The film's visual flair, intense action scenes, and sarcastic sense of humor contribute to its success. Number 4. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. When the titular heroes band together to prevent Ronan the Accuser from recovering the orb for Thanos, they give birth to the team in their debut Marvel Cinematic Universe film. At first a bounty hunter, Groot becomes a fierce defender of the galaxy. Ronan has recently been ranked among the worst among Marvel Cinematic Universe characters. That's because he's fantastic in this one movie, but has little impact afterward. Groot, meanwhile, was allowed to do what may have been the film's most consequential action, by giving his life so that the other Guardians might live. Thankfully, another baby Groot emerged later on. Number 3. The Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Earth's greatest heroes banded together to take on the villains who have broken out of the Vault, the Cube, the Raft, and the Big House. And once more, Groot is there to help out. Those who adore Groot in his mature and powerful form will recognize him as the dominant force in this scenario, as he took great pleasure in knocking people unconscious. From the point of view of the Avengers, the story makes them seem even more powerful than they are, as they face off against many more enemies than they ever have in live-action movies. Number 2. Avengers Infinity War. In Infinity War, Earth's mightiest heroes team up to fight Thanos, who plans to destroy half the world after he collects all 6 Infinity Stones. And as the events unfold, Groot and Rocket assist Thor in forging Stormbreaker. In comparison to his previous appearances in MCU films, young Groot is given greater depth. He's developed interests outside of video games and has acquired useful knowledge. Unfortunately, he too becomes a victim of Thanos' snap. Number 1. Avengers Endgame. The remaining heroes from Infinity War go back to retrieve alternate versions of the Infinity Stones in the series' climactic third and final film. Groot and millions of others are brought back to life after Hulk, Scott Lang, and Tony Stark figure out how to undo the snap. Since most of the characters in the Russo brothers films cast were initially unsuccessful, they all get a second chance in the second and final attempt. And even while Groot doesn't get much screen time beyond his supporting role in the conflict, enough is going on elsewhere in the film for viewers to enjoy. So guys, which of these Groot movies or TV shows is your favorite? Let us know in the comments section. And if you enjoyed watching this video, kindly hit the like and share buttons so your friends can check it out too. Lastly, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more interesting content like this. Thanks for watching.